Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new Animal Crossing New Horizons video. Today we are discussing 5 tips and tricks for the Bunny Day event in New Horizons, which even includes going over how to find Zippity Bunny. We'll also cover a few things for the Sakura season towards the end and how to get that already infamous outdoor picnic set. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So as you know, we are now 3 days into both the Bunny Day event and the Sakura season right now, so I've got some tips and tricks here that will not only help you collect eggs faster, but may also help you find DIY recipes during the Cherry Blossom season too. So let's get into it. Number 1. Zippity. So starting with something that was really annoying a lot of people, and that's finding Zipper. Now many people, including myself, really struggled to find Zippity Bunny at the start of the event, so I just wanted to go over quickly how and where you can find him if for some reason you still haven't. First things first, Zippity Bunny only appears on our New Horizons island during the event on the 1st of April and the 12th of April, so searching for him on any other day is pointless because he's not there. However, I know many people, myself included, struggle to find him on the 1st of April. Well, it turns out he's apparently not afraid to hide directly behind trees and buildings and potentially even cliffs. So if you're currently on the 1st of April and can't find him, look behind absolutely everything, although I wouldn't worry too much because if you don't encounter him on the 1st, players will receive a letter from him in the mail instead, in which case you can just carry on as normal and wait to meet him on the 12th. Of course, if you really wanted to, you could always time travel back to the 1st and try and find him. Usually a reset will relocate him, sometimes making him easier to find. Number 2. Wood eggs. Now wood eggs are one of the 6 types of eggs that you will find currently dotted around our islands and can of course be found inside the trunks of trees when hit with axes. Now whilst wood eggs are not the rarest of eggs, they're not the most common either. If you're looking for a good source of wood eggs, or you just want to find them faster, farm some coconut trees if you haven't already and use the axes on them instead. For some reason it turns out coconut trees seem to bear twice as many wood eggs than a normal tree. In most cases coconut trees will drop 2 or even 3 wood eggs at once. This can save you a lot of time hunting down wood eggs when your time could be better spent catching cherry blossom petals. Just remember, only use the flimsy or stone axes to avoid cutting down the trees altogether. Number 3. Rare eggs. Now although no eggs are technically rarer than others, some eggs are simply found less often due to the fact our islands have a limited source for those particular eggs. We are of course talking about both the earth eggs and the stone eggs. On a given day our islands have something like 6 rocks which can be used to find stone eggs, and maybe something like 5 or 6 dig spots to which only half of them spawn earth eggs. So this natural limitation seems to cause a shortage for both earth and stone eggs. Fortunately, there is a way to collect 3 or 4 times as many of these eggs in just a few minutes by going on an island tour. Simply head to Dodo Airlines and ask Orville to fly you out to a random island tour, which more often than not will sport both a bunch of fresh dig spots as well as a bunch of fresh rocks waiting to be whacked with a shovel. The rule here is, it's yours if you can carry it, so top up on as many earth and stone eggs as you can carry. There's a good chance you'll see loads of the common eggs too, like leaf eggs for example, hanging on the trees, so taking the island tour is pretty handy. The downside is, unless you've never been to an island before, every trip costs 2,000 Nook miles, but it's a great option if you've accidentally smashed all your rocks or running low on earth eggs. Number 4. Water eggs. Now simply by fishing in both the river and the sea, you should be able to hook some water eggs. Some would argue that they're really common, however some players may be struggling. Either way, the next tip can help you in 2 ways, by either helping you focus on catching eggs and avoiding fish, or the complete opposite and help you focus on catching fish and avoiding eggs. It turns out that the medium fish shadows that appear between the hours of 9 AM and 4 PM in the northern hemisphere are more often than not water eggs. So if you're on the hunt or wanting to collect a bunch of water eggs fairly quickly, simply avoid any large or tiny shadows you see and instead aim for the medium shadows. The theory behind this is that during these hours there are no medium fish swimming around, although there's still a small chance that you could hook one. Of course, for those that seem to be only able to catch eggs and are looking for actual fish, whether it's to donate them or sell them, avoid the medium fish shadows and target the large or small shadows for a better chance of catching only fish. Number 5. Balloons. Now this isn't really a trick, but does tie in both with the Bunny Day event and the Sakura season when trying to find certain presents. Right now we have ordinary balloons floating across our islands which contain random items including cherry blossom themed recipes, and colourful Bunny Day balloons which contain sky eggs and recipes. If you're looking to collect as many sky eggs as possible, simply shoot down the colourful balloons, ignoring the rest. However, if you've already collected enough sky eggs and are hoping to find more cherry blossom DIY recipes, focus on the normal balloons and let the colour balloons float on by. It's also worth mentioning that there is a known bug regarding balloons, that after you've shot down 300 balloons, they stop spawning altogether. You may have found this already if you've collected the Nook Miles associated with shooting that many down. The good news is an update version 1.1.3 was released this morning to fix that. It should have automatically updated, but if it didn't, simply head to the New Horizons icon on the Switch's home screen, press the plus button on the controller or Joy-Con and manually download it, and you should be good to go. Now most of these tips are directly linked to collecting eggs for Bunny Day faster, however they can be tailored to help you find more fish or find recipes in balloons during the cherry blossom season. So as a kind of a bonus tip, I also wanted to highlight how you can get your hands on the outdoor picnic set from Isabelle, which I know a lot of you are struggling with right now. Isabelle will send out the DIY recipe for the cherry blossom themed item anytime between April the 1st and April the 10th. She will only hand out the recipe on a day that doesn't have any announcements, so if you've only just had resident services upgraded or you have a new villager moving in, Isabelle will announce that instead, saving the recipe for the next day. So if you haven't received it yet, it's probably because you've had other things going on. So if you still haven't got it, you'll probably receive it today or tomorrow, assuming she's got nothing else to announce. Worst case, don't upgrade anything today or invite anyone to move in, and you'll definitely get it tomorrow. So yeah, I hope this helps. These are kind of a mixture of different tips and tricks to help you out over the next few days for these couple of events. But how are you finding these events? Are they easy, or are you struggling to find earth eggs? Let us know in the comments. Anyway, for now, that pretty much wraps up this video. If you're an Animal Crossing fan, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any New Horizons news. Until then, I'd like to give a special thank you to this channel's Patreon supporters, you guys rock. Don't forget to head over to our Discord server too, and of course, if you got this far in the video, please comment tricks, just to let me know you did, that would be super awesome. And please be sure to include any tiny little tricks you've discovered, as well as how many DIY recipes you've found. I'd love to know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining. Please be sure to leave a like if you did. Thanks for watching, I hope you have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.